Hey, Arise Church, wanting to give you a quick update and an encouragement today, with what's going on in our church and through our church. Hey, we had a phenomenal night on Tuesday night with prayer and worship. Thank you to all those who lent in and were part of that, who persisted through the glitches that some of you had. We are working on working those things out so the next one will work smoother. But we know it's not the smoothness, it was actually the activation of our faith and the activation of our prayers that moved God, that will see God's plan outworked in our lives, in our church, in our state, in our nation. And so I thank you for that, and continue to encourage you to continue to pray. Continue to pray. Let's not lean out. Let's lean in more and more in faith, believing that God is. And I want to encourage you today, just in some of those verses that I read out on Tuesday night, out of Psalm chapter 63. It says, "On my bed I remember you. I think of you through the watches of the night, because you are my help. I sing in the shadow of your wings. I cling to you. Your right hand upholds me." And I want to encourage us all in this season to remember God. Remember his character, that he is trustworthy, that he is present, that he is a God who is always active, always on the move, that he is always doing more than we can ask or imagine, that he holds us in the palm of his hands. And though we walk through trials, though we walk through tribulations, though we walk through delays, though we walk through lockdowns, we know that God is with us and that God is for us. And his promise is that he works together for the good of those who love him and are called according to his purposes. And you are those people. God is at work to bring about good for you in and through these purposes. So we continue to meditate on those as you come as you lie down on your beds at night, as you sit up and you think about stuff, as you walk through your days, that indeed I remember the character of God. I remember that God is good, that God is always on the move, that God is always with us and he is for us. Hey, a couple of things I want to update you on. One of those things is because the church is in a lockdown suburb, we are moving church into recording in homes, because we're not wanting to have our team have to come into a hotspot. So we are avoiding that at this time. So you'll see a bit of a set change on Sunday mornings from next week. Also, we have our Arise groups. So some of our Arise groups are in lockdown suburbs. Wait, if you're part of an Arise group, our Arise group leaders will be contacting you with what is going on, how it's affecting, how that is outworking itself in your particular Arise group. Youth for term 3. Parents are going to be in touch with you over the next week, talking about how youth looks in term 3 and what is our program, what is our strategy through term 3. So stay tuned, stay looking for that and do it. Our next prayer and worship night is in July the 14th. And so that's happening Tuesday, July the 14th. Make sure you've got that in your calendars and diaries, praying about how that is structured, what that looks, what's the heart of God for that night, but believing it's going to be a night where our faith is activated, where we arise as a church and bring about more of his kingdom in our lives, more of his presence, more of his empowerment, more of his goodness and greatness in us, but then and also through us. So make sure you're there for that. Make sure you plan for that. Look forward to connecting with you on Sunday. See you in a Rise group. See you in the Zoom foyer after church on Sunday. Be there. See you then. Till then. See ya.